Hello, hello. What's going on, boys? How you doing? So I just had to grab some water. What's up, Tanuj? What's going on? Yash, Nils is in here. Mr. Zim Jinxer, Ginger, Gurwinder, Sean, BV7, Hux. We got Raji back in the building. We got Saab in here. SPG, CJ Fit. Yes, it's good to see more people in here. What's up, Gurvish? How you doing? It's good to see you guys seeing more and more members coming and joining. I promise you'll become a better trader if you come to the pre-market and aftermarket with me and Ricky. What a crazy, crazy day that was. It was a very long day. It seemed like a week long. But we did pretty good, I think. Most of the members killing trades. I know Yash was very impressive today. Crushed everything. What's up, Harmon? So we killed puts this morning. Absolutely nailed that call out. And then we sold them in the morning. Almost perfect sells on almost everything. That doesn't happen all the time in the stock market. But today was a very, very good day. So yesterday we went in with IWM puts and UPST long. Let's go over SPY first. We'll start with SPY. Look at this massive dip. Just insane. If you read Goldman Sachs, what do you call it? Theory this morning, whatever the word you want to use. He called out this SPY level for you guys in the morning, and there's look at the reversal off his level. Just insane. Big dump in the morning, and then just absolute ripper all day. I told you guys a lot of these drops were fake because the financials are way too strong for SPY to go down. What's up, Ricari? How you doing? QQQ. So SPY overall 5 minutes, just an insanely volatile day. On the daily, look at that. Just buy the dip. Just keep buying the dip. There's no other option here. And it looks like with today's candle, at least, it looks like we're back very, very bullish and we're on our way to all-time highs. All-time highs are at 441.80. We closed today at 441.27. Or no, the high of today was 441.27. We closed at 441.14. So almost closed right at the high of the day. Very, very bullish candle. Very long lower wick showing people are buying the dip. What's going on, Hux? How you doing? I will do it just for you. You couldn't wait till the end to ask me, so 900 other people don't ask me, but yeah. SPY bullish, everything looks bullish again. The world is back to normal, I guess. No such thing as a pandemic, right? QQQ, solid day. I have a bunch of lines on here. You might be confused right now. Let me scroll out to the hourly where I get this descending resistance that we broke through today. Absolutely beautiful breakout. Good volume on it. Good close above it. Everything looks great. Daily looks like a big bull flag now, and it's starting to break out. So look at this. Let me get rid of all these. Oh, there we go. So big bull flag on QQQ. Looks like right at the resistance, maybe a little bit broken out. You can zoom in and take a look. And it looks like if we have a gap up tomorrow, we should take it out and go. If we don't have a gap up tomorrow, I might struggle at that resistance tomorrow. So just keep an eye on that bull flag breakout on QQQ. XLF, we're still in that range from 35 to 37. Huge day today. Absolute ripper on XLF. I haven't seen a day like that on XLF in a long time. Man, I can't even talk now. It's been a long day. Okay, so XLF, last time we had a day like this was right off support. We hit that 35 support, ripped straight up. And today we had that same thing, huge lower wick, indicating people were buying the dip. Right at the top of the channel again. So 37 resistance on XLF. QQQ could be at resistance here at this daily bull flag area. And SPY looks great, but obviously if QQQ and XLF reject that resistance tomorrow, we're going to have a pullback in SPY as well. So keep an eye out for that. Don't get too bullish yet. We need continuation before we prove anything. IWM small caps, we absolutely nailed the puts on these. So we grabbed puts, I think, when did we grab them? I'm not even going to guess because I don't remember. But this morning, it was a little gap up. The Nuj and a couple other people were really worried about it. Like, we want it to die, we want it to die. Right as soon as the market opened, just complete dump, right? So right here was when I started covering, when we started getting oversold on the RSI intraday. I started peeling it off, and I made a huge gain on it. Very happy. I was very, very heavy. And then after that, we didn't really revisit the puts because the bounce got going, and the bounce seemed really, really strong. Why do I say the bounce seemed really, really strong? Because everything bounced together. XLF bounced, IWM bounced, QQQ bounced. They all went together. So that showed me strength. I did not want to enter any more puts. Then I was a little late switching bullish. A lot of our members switched bullish right away, started buying the dip, and congrats to them. Very happy you guys made money. Next time, again, remember, I keep reminding you, sometime this is going to dip and it's not going to stop dipping. So just be careful, wait for better entries. Don't be too aggressive. I mean, today was a great example of you made the money buying the dip. Let's see what happens next time. Moderna. So the stock of the day is Moderna. Look at this breakout. I told you guys 362 was the level that we had to break and hold. Look at what it did. It went through 362. It had some trouble right here. So this is 362. 352 to 362 was the resistance area. As you see, it stayed in there for a little while, came below it, tested 352, got through it, went straight from 352 to 362, which told me it was going to reject a little bit. I wasn't going to take puts, obviously. The stock's too strong. And we came back below, retested the 21-day moving average right here, and then just screamed right through 362 all the way to 386. We were looking at calls this morning. The calls were way overpriced, in my opinion, so I didn't jump in. No one could have predicted this move. If anyone tells you they predicted this kind of move on Moderna from 345 to 387 today, they're friggin' lying to you, okay? So this is just an insane move, caught at the right time. Whoever got in it, congratulations. I know Yash grabbed it. And if you're in puts in this, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Ask your mom for more money. UPST. Here we go. UPST, beautiful open. We got a great sell this morning. We sold those 135s that I called out a week ago. Called out UPST 135s at 7. We sold them this morning for $13.50. Sold a bunch. I still have a couple. And then just complete dump after. Perfect sell on UPST today. Perfect sell on IDBM today. Amazon was a little tricky today. Why was Amazon tricky? Amazon, huge gap down off earnings. There's this old rule in the stock market that it has been working lately, so I haven't told you guys about it. It's called the 3-day rule. When a stock dumps down off earnings, you give it 3 days. And on the third day, usually the sellers are done. So usually everyone that's going to sell the stock has sold. That's when the dip buyers start stepping in and the sellers are done, equals an up move. So today we got to move into the gap. We closed in that gap, I believe. 3368.14 was the gap start, and we closed at 3366. So we closed $2 below the gap. We need to get into that gap and close above 3368. And the first level, this is why I was calling 3388 while all the members were calling out all these random numbers. Look at the fibs. So the last pivot point was 3712, and the dump today, the low of today, was 3299. So the first fib, the 0.786 fib, is at 3388 flat. And if we get through 3388, we should go to 3457. So that's why I was telling you those numbers. They're not random numbers that people just make up, like 38, 3355 and 3390, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And today what happened was I was waiting for my entry. Why was I waiting? Because I didn't think Amazon could run 80 points without any news. But it did. So it ran all the way up. Took out my 3388 number really quickly and then just completely faked me out. Took it down. I sold some of my lottos. I bought them way too expensive. I paid up for them because I thought this could be an explosive move, especially with the market being so strong. And QQQ was at a point where it was consolidating. I think it was right here when I bought Amazon, or one of these little dips here. And it showed like it was turning around. So that's another reason I took Amazon so expensive. But then it failed the breakout, came down. This consolidation was good. This bounce was not good. So when it consolidates like this, you want that bounce to go a little bit higher than that. Maybe even like you want it to touch the highs on the first bounce. It did not, so I took off some of those calls. I added back cheaper, some of them. So I had a very big position at the beginning. Sold some of those, took the L. Added back only a few, so I don't have a very large position anymore, but I do have a decent sized position. Right now in after hours, looks like it pumped up. End of the day, huge buying volume, which I love to see. This is a hedge fund buying right here. So this isn't retail volume, this is a hedge fund buying right here at the last 5 minutes of the day. You'd love to see that. Neo. We're watching Neo. We still have those $45 calls for August 13th. What happened today? We broke through that. daily wedge that was setting up, and we retested the wedge exactly. One of my favorite setups, and we closed above the 50-day moving average. Very bullish chart in my opinion. So Neo looks fine, staying in that one. Zim, oh yeah, Moderna. Another thing I want to say about Moderna, it was the strongest stock today. We have earnings on Thursday. All the options were overpriced. But the thing is, the people that, so what's going on with COVID? You guys think we're going to have booster shots for the rest of our lives? Because I do. So next year, they're going to have to get another Moderna shot. The year after that, they're going to have to get another Moderna shot. Profits will keep growing. Revenues will keep growing. So obviously, Moderna is a very strong stock. So if you believe in this, if you believe COVID will be over by the end of the year, then Moderna is way overpriced right now. If you think Corona is going to be around for a while, Moderna is still underpriced in my opinion. I think earnings, no matter what they report, they will dump it. Why do I think they'll dump it? Even after saying all that, is because we are super extended on the weekly. Look at this. We made a move from almost $100 to almost $400. So we almost quadrupled the stock since April. That's like 3 or 4 months. So I think no matter how bad they beat earnings or whatever the hell they say on earnings, unless they guide up huge, I think they get a dump, and I think that'll be a buyable dip after. I will keep an eye on Moderna after earnings if we do get that dip. If we don't get that dip, it's way too hard to buy way up here. I'll let it go without me and just watch in amazement. Zim, very, very strong day. We had that channel where we bought it. We got this. See, this is another false breakout. So we broke above beautifully. It's a perfect channel. Broke the resistance, huge lower wick, meaning people were buying it, closed above the resistance, and then just completely faked us out. So it came back down, broke the support on the channel, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and today we changed the trend back bullish, okay? So now we're back in that range. The next resistance is this big ass volume shelf at 42.25. If we get over 42.25-ish, we go all the way back to 47. We have earnings coming up in August. Our calls include the earnings. Oh wait, why does that say September? If someone could confirm the earnings for me, because TradingView is lying to me, I'm pretty sure. Zim earnings are on, I have in 14 days, August 17th. So that's what I seen when I took the calls. That's why I took August 20th, and we will see if we can make our way back to this 47 level. We do have a catalyst for the earnings, so that makes it more likely to go up. We got Nokia, nice day today, keeps going up, just grinding up higher and higher. Beautiful daily breakout, beautiful weekly breakout, beautiful monthly breakout, and this one is good for long term in my opinion. See if we get some consolidation before the next leg up. If we do not, we can go straight to $7. And then after 7, we go to 760-ish. Faye, we have earnings after hours. Did they make a move? I don't know if they... yeah, BV, I'm really disappointed in TradingView lately. It's been really off. Like even my Amazon today, they were showing the wrong price on my Amazon. I had to have another tab open just to watch Amazon's price because it was moving so slowly today. It was so delayed. Faye, no.
The fifth earnings are on the 5th.
Faye?
Yeah.
FireEye?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Someone told me Faye earnings were today. I guess they were lying to me. Matt's saying they're on the 5th, so keep an eye out for that. So no reason to go over this chart. All depends on earnings. Daily looks really, really tight. Monthly still has that breakout, still holding above the 5-year base that we had. So leaps are down quite a bit, but if we get the move, it could be a very, very powerful move. Zoom was a very odd one today. So I think Yash said there was insider selling. I didn't see that either. But if COVID stocks were running today, like Moderna and BNTX and all that, then ZM should have gone with it, in my opinion. But today ZM was weak for some reason. Just looks like maybe it's just some consolidation. No big bear volume, nothing to really get scared of yet. Looks like a big move. We went from 343 all the way to 397, so $50 move, and then we just consolidated 4 days, and we're still well above where it would be dangerous consolidation, so it just looks healthy right now. No issue with Zoom yet. Might be one to watch for the next big breakout. Tesla, big nothing burger all day. Even though the market was ripping, Tesla was sideways. That's kind of not good. But if you look at the daily, we got that huge move, 3 straight gap ups. And then today a little bit of consolidation and an inside day. So tomorrow the biggest levels for Tesla in my opinion is today's high and today's low. 722.65 breaks, it goes up. 701.01 breaks, it goes down. That's all I need to know on Tesla. Not like I traded anyways, I hate that piece of shit. ARKed, huge day. So ARKed only had, this was brought to my attention late. If I caught it earlier, I would have bought in for sure. Why do I say I would have bought in for sure? Because ARKed had only options in August, only went to $50. So you know what that means, gamma squeeze. If you don't know what that means, go to their Instagram, go check out that neg video I made. I explained everything in there. So that'll explain to you why it's a gamma squeeze. Look at this action, just all day, just running up, straight up. Looks crazy. AFRM had that news with Canada, buy now, pay later with Apple. Another big day there. Wait, is this the right one? Was it AFRM or ARFM? I had to open somewhere. AFRM. It's only up 3% today. Why was everyone shouting and screaming about this one then? That doesn't look like 3% though. 58 to 69, that's not 3%. Okay, TradingView again screwing me up. If you look in the top left corner, it says plus 3.03%. They're just trying to screw with me now. But yeah, just a short squeeze. I mean, I don't think that news is really big because Canada doesn't even have that many people. I would have been out by now. The huge resistance here at $70, obviously rejected it. And this one could be volatile in both directions. I mean, yesterday we were up 15%. Today we were up a lot of percent, but TradingView won't tell me because they're assholes. 4 hours, nothing, man. Jeez, I hate this. I'm gonna ask for a refund. 9% in the last 4 hours. Whatever, you guys can figure it out on your own. Maybe your guys' works. You're just screwing with me. Yeah, so let's move on. RBLX, very nice play. Matt brought this to my attention yesterday. I seen this beautiful, very clear resistance line here, very clear support line here. Huge buying the dip today, huge lower wick. And if this one takes out today's high and takes out this trend line here, it could actually absolutely go repeat, like go crazy. Why? Because this is like almost a cult stock. Every time it rips, it just goes crazy. Like look at this last run it had was from $70 all the way to $104. So 34-point move last time. You still have the catalyst of the earnings coming next month, and this one looks set up to go. ES, I said 43.60 was absolute line in the sand. We didn't get down there again. That's why I didn't buy the dip yet. Obviously, last Thursday I put the top is in, but after today's action, I might have to change that statement right there. Let's go over some of these ones. We got Cisco. I'll do Cisco. I will do Square because I like Square. And what else we got? We got Pins. We got Lyft. What is Lyft doing after hours? I think did they release their earnings? Lyft is here. And then that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll do Oracle too for CJ Fit since he's in here every single day. Okay, so let's go over Cisco first. This is all the charts I'm doing. Sorry guys, thank you. Or Cisco first. Cisco, beautiful breakout on the daily. If you go out, this is not an all-time high. I remember back in 2000 it crashed big time during the .com crash. So yeah, back here, way back here, the all-time high is $82. And this was during the .com crash. So if you were around trading that time, I don't think a lot of you guys were. Look at what can happen during a market crash. It went all the way to 82 and then gave it all back. And then it took almost, where did it start? From 2001 all the way to 2017, it did not get above this high right here. So that's how bad it can be during a crash. Not saying it happens. Cisco. Very clear resistance here at 55.60, 55.50-ish level. So we had a nice little breakout today. Yesterday looked like we rejected the resistance. Today, nice breakout, nice volume. Everything looks good. There's no recent highs to play off of, maybe right here. So 53-ish level looks like some resistance there, but other than that, can break out nicely. Looks very bullish. Goodbye, Hux. Let's see. Square. Square looks like a very, well, look, I already have the channel drawn on here from last time. It's a very clear what's going on with Square. Big resistance at 278, big support at 197. Everyone buys at 197, they sell at 278. Let's see if the cycle repeats. Usually resistances and supports break on the third retest, and this will be the third retest. So let's see if it can get through 278. If it breaks 278, it's all-time highs, blue sky breakout. No one can tell you where it's gonna go. Pins, same story as Amazon exactly. Good call out. Boarding 31, very good call out. So what happened again? Huge dump off their earnings. They had decreased users month over month or something like that. They didn't guide up. Pretty bad earnings altogether. Third day, all the people that are selling have sold. Third day, people are buying the dip. Nice big green candle today, up 5%. Big volume shelf here at 59. We closed above it at 60. So if it gets over the earnings day high of 60.88, today's high was 60.05. So $60.88, you can call it $61 psychological. If it gets into that gap, it can possibly go all the way up to $70. So you're looking at a $9 move on pins if it continues here. Let's see if it gets into that gap at 61. Lift after hours is at 58.63 and climbing. So they did release earnings, it looks like. And it looks like they beat because they're up a lot right now. You've seen right before the close, I sent this flow that said lift. Someone bought $2 million in calls. So you're telling me someone that doesn't know insider information is going to put $2 million in calls if they don't know what the earnings are going to be? So those are the kinds of calls that you should be watching for in the flow, not these random little $30,000 or $5,000 calls. That could just be someone in our room, like it doesn't really matter. But these people that put 2 million, 3 million, 1 million into calls for a company before earnings, they usually know something. And Lyft, as you see right here, it's up big after hours. So that guy's probably going to get charged by the SEC, but let's see. Oracle, nice, looks like a strong, healthy chart here. Looks like a big flag up here. Must hold level, you can see a clear support here. Pretty clear support, just draw that trend line. If it breaks underneath, it's dead. If it doesn't break underneath, then it's good. Only resistance left on Oracle is all-time highs of 91.20-ish. So if it breaks that 91 level, keep an eye on it. And after that is blue sky breakout, I believe. I don't think it's ever been higher than this. So yeah, Oracle, $91 level breaks, all-time highs, blue sky breakout. If the market holds, we look very, very bullish. Thank you guys for attending. Congrats to everyone that made money today. If you didn't make money today, it's not a big deal. I hope you learned something. That's all that matters. And if you learned something, the next play, you can get it with us. We will hit it. Don't worry. There'll be more plays. And have a good night, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
Good job, Audrey.
Thank you.
Yeah.